What's up, YouTube? My name is Sin, and you are watching Soul Collective TCG. I am your host today, and I just, got home, sat down, took one look at Twitter, and lo and behold, folks, Flesh and Blood has finally unveiled the mysterious unknown new class from Dynasty. Oh my word. If you haven't watched the reveal, if you haven't watched the actual reveal video, go pause this video right now and go watch it. It's over on their Twitter page, it's on their Facebook page, it's everywhere. If you haven't heard by now, and then come back here, because my oh my, I have takes, I have things to say. We don't know what the hero does yet, but we do know what the hero is, and we do know what the hero did. And ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you Arakni. Arakni is Flesh and Blood's first assassin hero, and this is something that I've been stoked about for a very long time, wanting the game to get to this point where we have this brand new class introduced. I think the last new class that was introduced to Flesh and Blood, and correct me if I'm wrong, I believe the last new class was Illusionist all the way back in Monarch. I think Monarch was the last new class we got. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 sets ago. It's been 4 sets and over a year since we have seen a new class enter the fray of Flesh and Blood. Arakni is here, and he has brutally assassinated the Emperor of Volcor. So unfortunately, the Emperor is unable to attend his own his own set release. All thanks to this beautiful, beautiful creature, Arakni. Now, you might be wondering, okay, like, who is this guy? What's he doing? What's this all about? Well, I can tell you right out the rip, it appears to be the same horned masked Oni. It's the same Oni masked kind of creature, assassin, humanoid, I want to call it, like a humanoid. We're not even entirely sure if this character is human by any means, or humanoid, but it's the character is actually revealed to us unknowingly, and this was something that I had actually predicted way back when I first saw the card, Vipox from Uprising, the generic attack action card where it plays for 0 and it only pings for 1, but if it hits, your opponent loses life equal to the amount of cards in their hand. I thought in the back of my head, that is such a great play style, such a great way to kind of have the assassin class be, where it's almost like this like low to the ground pseudo warrior, where maybe like attack reactions are really going to be where he shines. That's my bold prediction, is that he's going to be a combat trick class, and a lot of that is apparent in the card that they previewed, Regicide, which is a blue, pitches for 0. It is a legendary Arakni spec. You can only have 1 in the deck. If when this hits, and it specifically states when this hits a royal hero, they lose the game. Then it states when the combat chain ends, you lose the game. So this card is kind of like it's like a last resort. Like, you have to know the game's in the bag, and it's kind of like do or die. I don't think it's entirely a great card, but we also don't know exactly yet how it's going to work, because there's one last condition on the card, and it specifically states your opponent cannot defend with cards that have the same name as cards in their banished zone. Now, we know the one kind of talent that deals with the banished zone is Shadow, and we recently lost Chain, and I know we still have Levi out there. Shouts out to Mansant, shouts out to that crew. Shouts out to the Levi, the cult of Levi over there. Shadow heroes are really the only heroes that play around their banished zone. And my thought process is, what if this guy's not just an assassin? What if he is a shadow assassin? And that would essentially eliminate the need for them to include too many brand new assassin based cards while having a cool effect, and also giving you the ability to banish cards of your own to play later on, and also keep relevant some of the other shadow cards that may have kind of walked, like base shadow cards that maybe Chain didn't love all that much, and keeping them kind of like in the game to kind of help out like Monarch a little bit. Now that we have 2 heroes from Monarch that are LL and CC. Now as it stands, we don't know if Arakni is going to be an adult hero or a young hero. I would like to see both. Honestly, I feel like a nice little shakeup to CC would be great, but they also might just be using Arakni as kind of like how Icelander was used in Everfest, where she first showed up as a Blitz hero, and then later on in Uprising, she came back as an adult hero. I think that's definitely a possibility of what they're doing with Arakni. Maybe Arakni will start as a Blitz hero, move to being an adult hero later on down the line. Who knows? But I did want to drop in and say, if you have not seen this, you have not read the lore attached to this beautiful, beautiful work of art, by the way. I believe this is Sam Yang's artwork. I love it. I love it so much. But yeah, no, I believe that the assassin will play around, the Banish Zone. The assassin will play around very powerful on-hit effects that are on very easily blocked cards that you could probably like raise a reflex over, or anything along those lines. I think it is very fair to say that the assassin, if done right, could be a great addition to the already expansive roster of Blitz heroes that are out there, and even CC heroes in Flesh and Blood. I'm just a huge fan of assassin heroes, and I just had to get on here, make this quick shot video talking about Arakni here, and I really just that's all, guys. Nothing crazy for a Friday night video, nothing like that. All I have to say is, like, James, team, you guys are knocking it out of the park with the spoiler season. I'm very excited to see what else comes for Assassin. I'm very, very excited to see what else is in Dynasty, and we'll see you when Dynasty drops. We'll be putting out some box cracking videos. I'm really excited for all that. So thank you guys so much for watching, and tell me in the comments below what you're most excited for out of Dynasty, and if it's Arakni, why? What would you like to see Arakni do that kind of plays around things? With that being said, guys, thank you all, and have a great weekend. Sin out.